Welcome to the first match of the 2025 Food World Cup. But before I start, let me quickly explain how this is gonna work. We have 24 different teams that have all qualified to this World Cup over the past 4 months. And they're all divided in 6 groups of 4. And all 4 teams in each group will face each other once, which means 3 matches in total. Now there's 2 types of points, judge points and audience points. The judge points will be decided by the judge. Winner gets 2 points and the loser gets 0. But if it's tied, both of them get 1 each. Now it's not always fair to just have one person judge everything. So for this tournament, you're gonna be part of the scoring system too. For each match, there will be a poll under the Instagram reel of that match. And there'll be another poll on my YouTube channel, posted as a community post. Now, if your team wins the poll, they get another point. And if they win both polls, they get 2 points. Which means the maximum points a team can get for one match is 4 points. But it also means that if the judge gives a team 2 points, the audience can give the other team 2 points. And at the end of all group stage matches, the top 2 teams in each group will advance. Plus the next 4 third place teams with the most audience points. And then after that, we'll just have a straight up 16 team knockout. And the knockouts will not have any audience points. But if there's a tie, then there'll be a rematch. Best of luck to everyone. And don't forget to comment whatever food you want me to try from these specific countries. Because I want to make sure I eat the best food you got. Not for the integrity of the tournament, but because I want to eat it. Anyways, it's time to start the 2025 Food World Cup. Welcome to the first match of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with Indian Amritsari fish. Seasoning. मेरी गांड में पटाखे चलने लगे. This is how you season fish. It's crunchy, it's spicy, and it's just so well seasoned. The combination of those flavors with the chutney is just amazing. Apparently, Jasprit Bumrah eats this every time he makes an Australian dance. So basically, every day. My arteries are just screaming with joy. Or they're screaming for help. But it doesn't matter because this was worth it. Next up, we have Pakistani Lahori fish. Oh, that smells amazing. That is good. Honestly, I expected them to taste the same, but it's actually very different. Seriously, this dish took my breath away. It almost feels like I'm back in Lahore. Air quality index. It's not as crunchy as the Indian one, but it has seasoning inside too. Wow, both of these dishes were great, and honestly, that's not surprising at all. I mean, they're definitely better than fish and chips. And for those of you who don't know, Amritsari fish is from Amritsar, and Lahori fish is from Lahore. Amritsar is a city in India. Lahore is a city in Pakistan. They're honestly just 20 minutes away from each other. But there's a big Gora Pakora border in between, which separates the 2 countries. So not a lot of people get to try both things. And I'm very lucky that I can try both. But now I have to decide which one is better. Oh man, this is a tough decision. The Pakistani one was a bit spicier, but the Indian one was crunchier. The Pakistani one was a little bit too oily, and I didn't like the soft, mushy seasoning inside. But the Indian one lacked a little bit of seasoning. I wish it was a little bit saltier. And I am a little disappointed in both of them, because neither one of them came with lemon or anything like that. How am I supposed to have fish without going like nimboda? You know? But they're still way better than British fish and chips. So which one was better? India wins and get 2 points. American food versus Bangladeshi food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second match of Group A of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with American bacon grilled cheese. Let's try it. I know this is the most basic thing ever, but it hits the spot. It's comfort food. As a kid, this is what I want for breakfast. It's not heavily seasoned or anything, but dude, it just works. There's literally only 4 ingredients. Processed bread, processed meat, processed cheese, and processed butter. It doesn't get more American than that. Cholesterol. You know what the best part is about eating food like this? Is that when my arteries get clogged, I can just use my free healthcare. Oh wait. Speaking of healthy food, next up we have Bangladeshi Mughlai Paratha. I think there's chicken and egg in there. That is good. Kuttar bacha. Guys, there's so much more to Bangladesh than just fish. It also came with some potatoes, cucumbers, and onions. That combination is even better than the Bangladeshi cricket team. Wait, isn't everyone better than the Bangladeshi cricket team? Putki mari, putki mari, putki mari. Guys, do you know what the biggest difference is between Bangladeshi food and American food? You're not gonna believe this, but Bangladeshi food is from Bangladesh and American food is from America. You learn something every day. Both of these dishes just increase my cholesterol. And my arteries are screaming for help. But both of these dishes were also really good. But only one of them can win. So which one was better? The American grilled cheese was honestly very comforting. It's not heavily seasoned or anything, but sometimes you don't need heavy seasoning. Sometimes you just want to eat. On the other hand, the Bangladeshi Mughlai paratha got more seasoning than Donald Trump's face. But is that necessarily a good thing? Not always, but in this case, it was very well seasoned, it was spicy, and it was just delicious. And it's also kind of comforting. But I think I'm starting to get tired of fried food. But both of them were really crunchy, and who doesn't love crunchy food? So which one was better? I want to tell you that this is a tough decision, but it's really not. America is a continent and a country. Fun fact. Bangladesh wins and gets the 2 points. Don't forget to vote for your winner on Instagram and YouTube, because your team can collect an extra 2 points, even if they lost. And stay tuned, because next up we have Group B, and apparently they're all best friends. Turkey food versus Greek food. Which one is better? Welcome to the first match of Group B of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. I'm so excited to try these two really similar cuisines. It's gonna be interesting to see which one of these two best friends will win. We're gonna start with the Turkey döner. Whew! This is good. Those flavors are just amazing. Sweet kafalı. I just want to stuff my mouth with this juicy turkey meat. It's spicy and it's really flavorful. I expect nothing less from turkey. Some of this chicken looks raw. Or is it tomato? That's chicken. Yeah, that doesn't look fully cooked to me. I guess Turkey people just like their meat raw. Except for those 2-3 pieces, this stuff tastes amazing. So my Greek friend told me that Turkish people and Greek people are actually best friends. And it was in fact a Greek person that invented doner, and then later it became popular in Turkey. Not sure if that's true though. This is low-key better than Shut Up Ma. Next up we have a Greek gyroskop. With one missing tomato. Wow! So similar yet so different. This one has more of a yogurty feeling. I guess that's from the teriyaki sauce. I can still taste the garlic, which I could do with the turkey doner too. But it's different. Like, it tastes more Mediterranean. While the turkey one tasted more Middle Eastern. Which I guess makes sense. Gamotin marasu. That is good. It's definitely not as spicy, but the pita bread is just so soft. I'm enjoying this. Dude, I'm so full. But we don't waste food, so I have to eat it. Fun fact, Greece is actually technically African. You learn something new every day. Another fun fact, Zeus was never born in Greece. He was actually born in Lund, Sweden. You don't believe me? Just Google it. And one last fun fact, Arda Güler's parents are actually Greek, according to my Greek friend. Those two were the two best dishes of this tournament so far. And it's honestly gonna be really hard to pick one winner. The turkey one has spicier flavors, but the Greek one got all the basics right. And sometimes simple is better. But you can never go wrong with spicy either. Last year, both of these teams faced off in the European Food Cup semi-final. And that day, Turkey was the clear winner. But is that gonna happen again? I don't know. So which one was better? I low-key want to call this a tie. But some of the turkey meat was kinda raw. And I mean, this is the Food World Cup. It's not Diddy's basement. I don't like my meat raw. I like my meat cooked. So I feel like only one decision is truly fair. Turkey, please cook your food next time. Greece wins and gets 2 points. And if you don't agree with me, just vote on the Instagram reel or on the YouTube community post. Because either one of these teams can win up to 2 more points. and you get to decide. Next up, we have the second match in Group B, which is going to be the Levant versus Egypt. Levantine food versus Egyptian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second match of Group B of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're going to start with Levantine Manakish. It's basically Lebanese pizza. This one is specifically sujouk and cheese flavored. Bro, just look at that. That is really good. Sharmuta. The meat is really well seasoned. I really like this. Is it better than pizza? I wouldn't say that. But is it better than lambajin? I wouldn't say that either. I feel like if I had some onions and lime with this, it would have been bomb. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. It is bomb. Fun fact, Lebanon is actually spelled with an L. Apparently, Lebanese people also speak French. So, bon appetit. Was it the best thing I've ever had? No. But it was still really good. If someone put this on a plate in front of me, I would definitely eat it. Next up, we have an Egyptian fatir, which is basically an Egyptian pizza. And it smells delicious. Ooh, that looks very interesting. Kol khara. This one's not only well seasoned, but spicy too. Apparently, this is what Mo Salah eats for Christmas. It's very oily. I think that's ghee. By the way, this one's also sujouk flavored. Apparently, this was invented by the Egyptian god himself, Pharaoh Akhtar. Man, Egyptians really know how to season their food. I'm not gonna lie though, the oil is starting to get to me. With this much oil in my stomach, I hope the US doesn't invade me. Sharmuta. That was really good. But only as long as I don't eat too much. Because after that, it just feels like I'm just eating oil. But man, I love the flaky, crusty bread on this. You know what? Just one more. I enjoyed both of these dishes. But as you know, only one can win. So which one was better? Egypt wins and takes the 2 points. And don't forget to vote on the YouTube community post and the IG reel for additional 2 points. And next up, I think we have Portugal versus South Africa. The European champion versus the African champion. That's gonna be good. Portuguese food versus South African food. Which one is better? Welcome to the first match of Group C of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Portuguese bifana. I believe it's a pork cutlet sandwich. That looks pretty good. And before you ask, yes, this pork is halal. Vai pro caralho. It's very simple, but I do like it. And who doesn't love fresh bread? Apparently, this is what Portuguese people eat during halftime of football matches. Honestly, I will eat this too. Fun fact, Lionel Messi's father is actually from Portugal. Bread, butter, grilled onions, and meat. That's all you need in a sandwich. Next up, we have a South African kota. Bro, this thing is bigger than my head. Apparently, South Africans love kote. That's why they're known as kote de puter. I think I need a plate. Bro, how am I supposed to eat the sandwich? Bro, just look at this thing. It's massive. This is the craziest thing I've ever had. Wozzeck! Is that achar? Definitely tastes like achar. There's so many flavors in here, I'm just confused. There's bread, there's cheese, there's some kind of super red ham, there's sausages, there's potatoes like fries, but big pieces of fries. And there's sauce that tastes like pickled mangoes, like ambuda achar. And somehow all this shit together still tastes good. Apparently this is what Jack Collis eats for breakfast every day. It is pickled mangoes. Look inside. That is ambuda achar, bro. I don't know how I'm ever gonna finish this, bro. How the hell are you supposed to eat a sandwich like that? Everything's just falling out. I'm getting really tired. I'm gonna have to finish this later. This is way too much food. Fun fact, South Africa is in Southern Africa. That meal was insane. It had all kinds of flavors. You basically feel like you took a Dutch person, an Indian, and a British person and just said, you know what, put whatever you want into this sandwich. Because that's what it was. That sandwich had more natural resources than Portugal. I wouldn't even be surprised if Donald Trump invaded it. It is really good though. Both of these dishes were great, but they were extremely different. Like one was a simple Portuguese sandwich, and the other one was Mount Kilimanjaro on top of bread. One was simple yet great simplistic flavor. The other one had so many flavors, my tongue started dancing like Shakira. For the bifana, I wish there was some kind of sauce on it, at least like hot sauce or something. But the South African kota had too much going on, and a lot of the flavors just felt random. But we have to pick one because only one can win. So which one was better? A part of me wants to call this a tie, but there is one that was slightly better than the other. So South Africa wins and gets 2 points. And if you don't agree with me, just vote for the other team. There's 2 more points to play for. Just check the Instagram reel or the YouTube community post to vote. And next time we have the second match in Group C, which is gonna be Brazil versus Korea. Now that's gonna be a good game. Brazilian food versus Korean food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second match of Group C of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Brazilian açaí na tiguela, also known as açaí bowl. We got some banana, some strawberries, some granola, and obviously the açaí itself. I think there's also some honey and coconut water in there. Foda-se! It's like ice cream combined with cereal, but healthy. I love this. Fun fact, Brazilians love to play football. Apparently, this is Neymar's favorite hospital food. It's sweet, but not the artificially sugar sweet. More like the natural fruit sweet. And the combination of the açaí with the coconut, banana, strawberry is just perfect. And then you get the crunch with the granola on top. Filho da puta, que me essa mania de ver pastor de roupa que ver ela. Next up we have Korean bingsu. This one's specifically red bean flavored. Apparently that was the most authentic Korean flavor. There's some kind of flour on top, we got red bean. I don't know if those are pieces of fruit or something. And within that we have something similar to shaved ice and some condensed milk. Exciting. I've always wondered what red bean paste tastes like. That's very interesting. I kind of like it. It's like a sweet bean. Alright, there you can see some of the shaved ice, condensed milk, some of the red bean paste, and a piece of a random fruit, I think. That is very different. And this thing is not a piece of fruit. It's like chewy. Look. It's almost like a dough. Like mochi. Shibao! It's cold. Pain freeze. Fun fact, there's actually 2 Koreas. North Korea and South Korea. But if you want to travel and learn more about Korean culture, you should probably only visit North Korea. It's sweet but not too sweet. More than anything, this is kind of comforting. Both of these dishes were very cold, but also delicious. But as we all know, only one can win. So which one was better? We never met, but he's all I see at night. Never met, but she's always on my mind. Wanna give her the world and so much more. Who's my heart waiting for? Brazil wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget there's 2 more points to play, so just go to my Instagram reel or the YouTube community post to vote. And if you're Korea, don't be sad, you're not out yet. You still have 2 more group matches to play. And the next match is gonna be the champions of Asia versus the champions of the Copa America. Thailand versus the West Indies. Yo, that's gonna be amazing.